everyone, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I am going to be doing a Sugarpill loose eyeshadow video. So I came home from work today and I've realised that I've had these Sugarpill loose eyeshadows for quite a while now, and I'm like, why not do a crazy eye look? So I have 4 shades here. I've got shade Hysteric, Weekender, Stella and Lumi. So I'm not going to put these all into an eye look, but I'm going to try a few of them out to see what they're like. So first I will show you the packaging. So here is the packaging here. So see, it's got the Sugarpill logo there and then the name on the bottom with all the details there. So they are vegan, cruelty free, and they are a loose eyeshadow. You get 4.5 grams and they are made in California. So that is them there. So this is shade Stella, and as you can see, it is a gorgeous like black rainbow. I'll just swatch this one. It's like hard to swatch. See, that's it there, just picking it up like the loose pigments there, and then that is a swatch of it there. So it's just like a very glittery black based eyeshadow. So see, that is it there. I'm like, now I have like glitter all over myself. It's real cool because I actually rubbed it into my clothes and you couldn't really tell. So that was shade Stella. And then I'll go with shade Lumi here. Just careful I don't pour it all everywhere. So as you can see, shade Lumi is like kind of like an iridescent kind of mermaid color. I'll just get a different finger in there. See, it's just like the prettiest, like, it's got like the nicest like bluey green reflex in it. See, I'll just swatch it there. And if you can see the green coming off there, it's quite hard to like tell. Hang on, let me get like, here we go. Now you can kind of tell that green kind of reflect. It's just so super pretty. That was shade Lumi. And then I've got shade Weekender, which is a purpley kind of pigmented shade there. So it's like a purple kind of so pretty, like a purpley glittery shade there. So they don't swatch like super pigmented because it is a loose eyeshadow. There was shade Weekender and then shade Hysteric here, and they can be quite messy. As you can see, I've got it all over my hands, so it's a very messy product to work with. See, this is like a lighter kind of pink kind of color, like a pinky kind of glittery color here. Just swatch there. So see, that one is more of like a glittery in the light kind. Like you can see how absolutely messy these are, but they are so pretty, and they do actually rub off quite easily, which is kind of good but kind of not, like if we're wanting to put them on your eyes. So yeah, I think I'd have to use a eyeshadow primer, which I really don't think that these things work, but for the sake of trying to get it to stick on my eyes, I want to give it all the chances I can get. So I'm just going to get a primer and just prime my eyelids. You can do this with concealer if you don't have a eyelid primer. I'm using the Balm Put a Lid on It primer. I'm just going to rub that in like so. And I think, because I won't use all the colours because there's such a weird array of colours, like it's a weird kind of mixture of colours. So I'm thinking I might use shade actually, yeah, I'm going to use shade Weekender and Lumi, these 2 colours here. So you can actually see my eye like on camera. You can see that the primer like must have had some eyeshadow in it, and my eyes kind of gone like this blue kind of thing because my fingers are just covered in this loose eyeshadow. So I'm just picking out like just like a brown kind of light blending shade, just to kind of blend everything in there. Because I feel like this is a colour that, like, these are ones you wouldn't want to use as the main event, just kind of as a extra kind of moment on your eyes. Like, it's not something you'd want to slather all your lids in, but I'm going to try that a little bit. So I've used a blending brush to blend in a nice brown shade there. And then I'm going to get another brush and I'm just kind of coat my eyes in a light kind of pinky purple color, just to kind of make that purple colour, not such a crazy transition. See how they're just like a light kind of sprinkle of pink there? So that isn't that. Look, I've got the loose powder like on the edge of my face, so you do have to be very, very careful. So I'll get shade Weekender and open it up, as you can see here, and now I'm going to pick it up with a brush. So one dip is all you need. Like, that is a lot of pigment. Oh my god. Oh, all the fallout is like crazy. Oh my god, but it goes on pretty good. Like, apart from all this fallout, which is a ridiculous amount of fallout, it's gone on quite nicely, and like, it's really pretty. At the moment it's kind of a bit panicky because it's like, oh my god, it's rubbed all over my face. But I'm just going to see how easy these are to blend. I probably used way too much because this is kind of a bit of a disaster. I'm going to try and like, see, I feel like that's better. See, that's like easier to work with, and it kind of, it's just like a little kind of purple glow. So I'm going to try and like diffuse the situation on that side, because I'm like, that's really pretty. And it's really easy to blend as well, like blend out, so it's not like super jarring. But I feel like you need another colour to blend it out because this is kind of being a bit disastrous at the moment. Yeah, I think these would be better if I kind of knew how to use them properly, but at the moment it's a bit kind of disastrous, so I'll try and... Okay, so I tried to wipe that out of my eye, but it wouldn't go. So now I've got purple under eyes, guys. This is not ideal. Oh no, it's like stuck on my face. I mean, oh my god, I need to somehow... Oh my god. Okay, so clearly they can't be used as a main event eyeshadow. So I'm going to scratch my idea that I had because, yep, no, I definitely think they need to be like kind of like a feature. So I'll start again by putting a kind of like neutral kind of blending shade down, so it's not so like violent looking. That was terrifying. And I'm going to get the pink shade here, Hysteric, and I'm going to do the lightest dip of my whole life. The lightest little dip. So the most tiniest little dip, which picked up so much product still. I'm just going to kind of dot it on like this and see what we can make of this on here. So the reason why I picked this pink one is because it's a little bit of a softer kind of colour. Oh, I like that. So it's kind of like added a little bit, like it hasn't gone too hard out, like I could probably use a little bit more. So I'm going to use the dregs that are like in the lid and just kind of put that on. Okay, that is 100% better. Oh my god, look how much better this is. Like, it is only a little bit because now I'm like kind of too scared to use the product. But the more you put on, the more pigmented it's going to be. So at the moment it's kind of like a little sheen, I suppose. See, it's kind of like up there. Okay, so I've kind of put that as like, so I did manage to use it as a base. So now I'm going to get a blender brush and I'm going to get like kind of like a light kind of purple shade. Just tap off the excess and I'm just kind of going to blend it. Just blend it so it's not so hard out. So I feel like that's kind of like a safe way to use it. It's not very hard out or defined or anything. So I'm going to try shade Lumi here and go on like the inside of my eye. So I'm just going to do a little dip. So I got a lot, so I'm just tapping it off. I'm just going to pretty much go in the corner of my eye. So that is it there. It looks amazing. I feel like that these would be really good if you want like not incredible pigments. If you just want like, you know, a little bit of like kind of iridescent, when the light catches it you realize you've got stuff on. I'm just gonna put some more of the pink on. just to kind of make it a little bit more harder. It's not as like harder as that purple was. See, now I've put a little bit on my lids now. Now we're seeing what's up. Sup, sparkly lids. Now we got some pigment going. And then I'm going to get a kind of darker purple shade and just kind of smoke it out here. There must have been brown left on there because that stayed. Or it's just rubbed out to the brown underneath and rubbed the stuff off. Yep, no, that's rubbing the pigments off. Alright then. Alright, get that purple again. I'll probably do the same thing. Rub it off to the brown underneath. Yep. See, it's just kind of rubbed it off there. But, I mean, it's... I mean... I just don't think I can make these work, honestly. Like, okay, so personally, I don't like these shadows. To use as like an everyday, these are way too hard. I just didn't, like, sure it kind of looks cool, like the inside looks really good. I feel like you wouldn't be able to use these if you didn't know what you were doing. I kind of got the hang of it and I kind of see how it would go, but I personally don't like them, think they're too fiddly. And I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it. I like pressed eyeshadows. They're easy to work, easy to blend. These are blendable. I feel like you just get the colour payoff and you don't actually get the sparkle. Sure, for the inner corner it's great. I think it would be really cool on your body somehow. Like if you had, you know, glittery boobs or like a glittery shoulder or something. But I just feel like for eyes, these aren't the best, I feel. But for something else they might be, but I just feel like they're way too hard to work with, and I like quick and easy, and this is just unfortunately something that did not work with me. But that doesn't mean that it won't work with you guys. So, yeah, I mean, hopefully you guys enjoyed my review on Hysteric, Weekender, Lumi, and Stella. I do think they're incredible colours, but more pretty in the packaging than on my face, I feel. So, yeah, and the amount of, like, eyeshadow that's all over my body and my floor and my table and everything, so that's a bit of a shame, but that is okay. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed that, and if you did, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe wherever the subscribe box is, and until next time, I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.